Is your dream really the right one for you? This is what we're going to test in this video, along a proven system of how to determine if you are actually on the right path. All right? Good. Welcome. Hi, my name is Joanna Fatonji. I am a certified life mastery consultant with the Premium Training Center for Transformational Coaching, the Brave Thinking Institute. And today I'm going to present you the second principle of the Dream Builder system that will help you transform your desires into reality. Okay? So, as I said, we're still in the building phase, right? Like the Dream Builder system goes like step by step building the life of your dreams. The first step, we talked about this in the first video, so go back on my channel and watch that, how to actually start this journey. The second step is to still test, right? Because many times we don't really know what to put all of our energy into, right? We're questioning, is this the right choice? Is this the right decision? Is this the right path? Is this the right career? Is that the right thing I should be doing? Especially if you have like a spiritual inkling, you want to be on purpose, right? We want to be on purpose. So I'm going to help you with these 5 questions for you to answer. So the first step, if you're thinking about something already, right? You're thinking about the life that you're thinking, oh, that's it. And maybe you are already in it, right? Because I have been a life coach for over 10 years now, and I had the privilege of helping hundreds of people actually get to their next level. So many times the people that I work with are already accomplished, right? Lawyers, rappers, public figures, influencers, people who are already living a form of a life that could be considered a dream life, but it doesn't fulfill them. So before you jump to the next one, or you think like, I am living a dream life, let's be honest here. Again, that's why I said go back to the other video. So we start on a clean slate, and it starts with honesty. Honesty with ourselves, that even if we have a life that looks good on the outside, it is not necessarily the life that fulfills us. It is not necessarily the life that we should be living. Like our soul doesn't agree. Okay, so we want to design this new life, and the first question that we want to ask ourselves is, does imagining living this life, what we are picturing, does it give me more life? And when I say does it give me more life, I speak about like, does it turn you on, right? Does it turn you on? Do you feel excited? Do you feel like, yes, that's what I want, right? And it doesn't even have to be like super exciting, but you just feel it in your gut. You feel it in your womb. You feel like, yes, that's it. That's what I want. It, it activates you. Yeah, it activates you. So ask yourself, does it give me more life? Because again, sometimes there are dreams, or there are things that society tells us that this is what we should want. And I call it the shiny objects, right? The bling bling, the glamour magic, the temptation island. Okay? So people think that's what they should want. But if we check back in with ourselves, does it give me more life, like in my body, right? Is it something that I feel like, uh, yeah, like is that something? So first question, these videos are not only for consumption, these videos are for work. Okay, so you have to get out a pen and paper. So does imagining living my dream life give me more life? Does it give me more life? Number 2, is it in alignment with my core values? Because sometimes things excite us, but they're not necessarily in alignment with what we have already figured out that is very important to us. Because this is ultimately what a core value is, right? It is something that we have identified that is very important to me. It is very important to me. So for some people, it is security rather than living a lavish life, right? Because I will continue to also speak about abundance and how to create more money and to actually build a business and a system that creates 6, 7 figures and beyond, right? But in order to get to that level, we have to first build the foundation. Again, I always say, like, if you're thinking about me, think about me as the woman with the foundation. I'm here for the foundation, right? I'm here for building the house, right? The foundation. Because if there is no solid foundation, you can build a house on sand. We know that analogy, right? So if we build a house on sand, no matter if it's a villa, if it's a mansion, whatever, it's gonna sink. Okay, so we have to build a solid foundation, and that's exactly the work that we're doing here. So again, number two, is this dream, what I'm thinking about, is this in alignment with my core values? So a core value could be security, it could be safety, it could be relationships, right? Deep, intimate relationships. If you are an introvert, right? Like we tend to, I consider myself an introvert. We tend to be more on the quality over quantity, right? We like deep, intimate relationships. We go deep, deep, deep to the core, right? But maybe for you, it is lighthearted, more people, social, bubbly. Identify that for yourself, right? Only if you really know your core values, you can stand firm in who you are going out into the world. Yeah. So another core value could be family, could be environment, right? Could be beauty, could be intellect, could be culture, could be learning, right? Could be having fun, right? Could be helping people, could be, you name it. There are probably lists online where you can see, okay, what is my core value? You can do that. But I always advise you to go down into your own story, into your own lifeline, and to identify what are the things that you naturally gravitate to. What is something that you truly value that is very important to me, right? For example, could also be health, right? So that's like for me, for example, health is important, groundedness, security, the foundation is important to me, health, a slow life, right? Quality over quantity, right? Time, fitness, learning, traveling, culture, immersion, like diving deep into something, right? And wealth, stability, protection, right? So identify those things for yourself. Does it give you more life? It's like, oh, yes, delicious. Yeah. But also, is it in alignment with your core values? Good. Number three, will creating this dream cause me to grow? Because a dream will make you grow. It will demand of you that you become a new version of yourself. You will have to grow larger than your current version. And we want that. Actually, we love growth. Our spirit, our essence, our nature loves growth. I sometimes like to say that human beings are like plants, right? So everything in nature grows. There's an organic growth, and we want to grow. And the thing about us humans, we can set out like what our destiny is, our destination, and then we grow into becoming that version of ourselves that is able to live this life, right? So does like does it help me grow? Right? Yes. Okay, we want to grow. And then number four, does my dream require help from a higher power? a help greater than my own intellect. Okay, let's get real. I always like to get real because, again, as I said, I've been doing this work for over 10 years now, and I know that our ego has such strong mechanisms that will prevent us from being real with us because we have those protection layers, and layers and layers and layers. And again, I'm not blaming you for having these layers, right? It is human nature. We come into this world, we have all been hurt. Again, if you want to go back to my first video of pain. We've all been hurt, betrayed, neglected, abandoned, right? We've all been cut, whether it's from childhood, our parents because they didn't know better, childhood, teenage years, adulthood. We all have been cut and hurt. Okay, so we have unconsciously created protection mechanisms around us, and sometimes our own essence is so far removed from us because it is sealed in protection mechanisms. I hope you understand what I mean. So your truth is deep. Okay, your truth is deep. And the thing for us to overcome the protection mechanisms of the ego, and what I mean by that is that the ego says, like, I don't even want this. This is not for me. I don't even need this. This is what the ego does. Like, for example, if you have been living in a certain tax bracket for all your life, up until now, you might be defensive to the idea of saying that you want to be a millionaire or a multi-millionaire because it's too far away, and your ego, your protection mechanisms will be like, no, we reject it right away because it signals danger. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. It signals danger, and this is where your nervous system breaks. Okay, I don't want to get too deep into the details. We're still at the 5-point test, but I just want to give you some context around how your ego, the monkey mind, the the what is it called, like the reptilian brain, right? It is only set out for survival. So that's why sometimes we are not, like, our system doesn't allow us to claim the visions in our hearts, but let alone the money, right? I think it's even more accurate for love. Most people desire deep, intimate relationships, but because we have been cut and hurt so much by other people, men, women, friends, lovers, um, we don't even we say we don't desire that anymore. Like, I don't need that. But wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to actually find your tribe? Wouldn't it be nice to actually find this one person that you can build something with, right? Let our mind become bigger than our protection mechanisms, okay? So, yeah, will this dream require a higher power? And the higher power is whatever you believe in. If it's God, the one supreme God, or Jesus, or energy, or spirit guides, or a multitude of energies, right? Your guardian angels, your ancestors, whatever you believe in. But do you need help from a higher power? Meaning, you don't know how, you can't comprehend how. Is it big? It's bigger than your intellect. It doesn't make logical sense. But you open your mind, you open your human limitation to miracles, to capacity higher than your understanding. Can you do that? Can you do that? And then the fifth question is, will creating this dream bring good for others? Will creating this dream bring good for others? Because the thing about this beauty of this universe, and especially of this natural world on this planet Earth here, is that the thing that requires us to grow the most is many times connected to us bringing value to other people, no matter what you consider value. But for example, even being in a loving relationship is helping others, because we're living in a world, especially today, where there are a lot of singles, a lot of people are suffering from loneliness. A lot of people are definitely suffering from separation because all of the isms and schisms and the world systems are separating people. But people are betrayed, people have closed their heart due to their life experience, as I just said. So having a true friendship or having a true loving relationship rooted in truth, not fantasy and not illusion, okay, but a true real relationship, is hope to people. Is hope to people, is like, wow, that's why everybody's obsessed with couple goals, right? People love the idea of love. So if you desire that, there's something good in it for others. It's not only for you, right? It's not about self-sacrifice. It's about you being happy, and telling people that they can be happy too, like just signaling it by your existence. Okay. And another thing is like you becoming a millionaire, right? You becoming the woman of your dreams. Is there something good in it, fathers? Yes, because there it's natural law that somebody who has gives, right? It goes deeper. We're going to talk more about that. But right, like you become, and this is ultimately how I see these 5 questions, and then we're going to also wrap it up. Okay, so your dream comes through a system. It has to be built like electrical wiring, right? Because it's natural law, just like electricity is natural law, right? So you fulfilling your potential has to go through a system, a streamline. And these 5 questions help you to streamline your purpose and your focus, your energy, and becoming clear. Yes, it's opening the doors from within. Does it give me more life? Bomb. This is the first energy that activates you, right? Like it's the beginning of the flow. It comes. Then is it in alignment with my core values? The core values give you the structure. You already know, like that is what I stand for. That's who I am. That's what I believe in. And this is also how my actions are gonna serve my core values, right? Core values are something you do. Okay. Number 3, will this dream cause me to grow? You see energy coming, you see the structure of the core values, and you see the growth that you will grow beyond who you have been up until now. And then you even grow even higher beyond than who you have been up until now by allowing a higher power, something you believe in that is not necessarily tangible because it's not confined to the intellectual mind, yeah, to the logical mind, because it's even higher than that. Okay, this is where we say in the genre of manifestation is that you you first become it and then you see it. You first believe it and then you see it. But people who only operate from logic, they see, I believe what I see. Oh, that's very limited, honey. So you see what you believe. So first the believe and then the seeing, right? So we have to grow beyond our intellect. Okay. And then number 5, is there something in it for others? And again, I'm making this move. It's like coming up, activating core values, growth higher than your intellectual mind, and giving back to others. Ooh, that's the circulation. That's the circulation. Okay. That's the circulation. It gives me life. It's in alignment with my core values. It makes me grow. It makes me help, like receive help from the higher powers, from the quantum realm, from the angelic realm, from the divine realm, right? And I give back to others by being the light. This is the Taurus field, right? In quantum science, or in energetics, whatever you want to call it, that's the Taurus field. It's your energy flowing through you, flowing out of you, flowing back into you, flowing out of you. This is creating a magnetic personality. Okay, good. So that's it for now. Answer these questions, okay? Don't let it just sit here, click this video off. Take a pen and paper, answer the question, dance with it, meditate with it, walk with it, play with it, analyze yourself, right? Like find out who you are. Does it give you light? Let it be be turned on, right? Let it be in alignment with your core values. Invite the higher powers, right? And then know that you living in alignment with everything that makes you grow and shine and radiate and become the best version of yourself will ultimately help others. Okay, the next time we're going to talk about the dark side as well, because we're not only here to glorify the path, because it is not only sweet and juicy and happy, but it's ultimately worth it. Okay, so have fun with it, and I'm seeing you in the next one. Bye.